Hey, I'm Aja A, and welcome to Sunshine Haze. Don't forget to check out all the links that I have listed down in the description box, and if you like the video, please give me a little thumbs up. If you have any questions after the video is over, feel free to drop them down below. I try to respond to everyone. And if you all know people interested in astrology, numerology, tarot, or whatever I'm talking about on this channel, go on and send them this link. And don't forget to hit subscribe. And of course, thanks for tuning in and rocking with me. May this info help y'all live your best lives. Peace. Hey, you guys. Welcome to SunshinehazeCo. I'm Aja A. Thanks for tuning in. As you see tarot cards on your screen, you know it's time for a new moon reading. This is for the Cancer lunar cycle. This is covering the beginning of July through the beginning of August, okay? Typical 4-card spread, looking at the energy popping up for y'all, any challenges or obstacles coming in. Because we're dealing with the Cancer energy, looking at what you need to nurture, give more energy and love to during this lunar cycle, and then also an additional quick little soul message, something extra for you to take away with you from this spread. This video is for Taurus, so Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and Taurus Rising. And before I get started, if you feel like what I'm saying is not resonating with you, go on and check out your Moon and or Rising sign, which I do have linked down below in the description box. All right, y'all, let's get started. First card that I have popping up in your spread is in the position of the energy coming up for you, and you've got the Unfinished Symphony card. I think Pisces got that card too. This card, though, I feel a different message for it than I did for Pisces. This card popping up here, I feel like more so carries the energy of cycles, just round and round and round and round and round, doing the same thing over and over, finding yourself in the same spaces, finding yourself making the same mistakes, if that makes sense, or finding yourself dealing with the same types of energies that you don't necessarily warrant or welcome. This is retrograde season, Taurus, and that means it's time to reflect and correct. So I feel like certain habits or certain things are starting to pop up for you again because there are things that need to be changed. This Unfinished Symphony card resonates with the energy of the number 10, but for you guys in this spread, I think it more so resonates with the energy of like coming back around to start anew. But I just get this, like, I feel this energy of like resistance, and I don't know if that's the Taurus energy to the change or if that is, you know, the fact that there are certain things that need to be revisited in order for you to start your progression, or in order for you to actually get to the point to where you're living the life that you want to be living. That's all I have for that card. I'm going to elaborate on that through the other cards, okay? The next card that you have coming up is in the position of your crossing energy, and this is the Four of Wands. And in this particular spread, I think the Four of Wands resonates with the energy of planning out your future, or planning out the life, or being able to actually make moves upon the life that you want to live, or the life that you see. But I get this sense of, Taurus, there are some habits or things that you have been doing that you need to cease. You guys are the bulls, so y'all can be stubborn. So there might be some shit that y'all been doing that you need to change or do a little bit differently, or there might be some people that you need to cut off, or there might be some people that you need to mend some things with, or there might be some situations that you no longer need to be around, or whatever it may have you. But you've got an idea of how you want your life to look and how you want to live it, but you've got this card in the crossing position, so it's like you can't actually tap into this Four of Wands energy in a positive upright position until you revisit these other things. Now, with this card, I think the message is for you, Taurus, you've got to take a look at what doesn't work for you, and you've got to be very honest with yourself. And once you are honest with yourself and you see those things, you've got to actually start tap into some fire and actually start making moves to move away from certain shit that you no longer need to be dealing with. Once you rid yourself of the energies that you no longer need, once you cut yourself of the cords that you no longer need to be attached to, once you actually wrap certain shit up, you'll be able to have this card in an upright position and actually be able to be moving, and again, this is fire, making moves towards that future that you see for yourself, okay? All right, the next card that I have popping up for you in your spread, Taurus, is in the position of the Cancer energy. What do you need to be nurturing? Where do you need to put your energy and your time into during this lunar cycle? And I think this is the most important card in this spread for you. You've got the card of Temperance. And when I read with this Wild Unknown tarot deck, this card resonates with Phoenix energy for me. So for you, Taurus, I feel like you've kind of been in this new beginning, this new chapter for a while. And in true Taurus energy, this new beginning is kind of dragging out, and you on a subconscious level are starting to feel over it. Your energy is starting to shift, and you're like, okay, I'm ready for the rest of the book, but your beginning is being dragged out. The reason your beginning is being dragged out is because there are certain things that need to be healed, or certain mentalities, certain situations, certain relationships that you need to heal or cut off or cleanse in order for you to really be born anew in this fire. And I think there's a lot of fire energy coming up for you because we are in the summertime, and so there are moves that you need to be making. Okay, this Temperance card is telling me, Taurus, that in order for you to actually turn that Four of Wands into an upright position and actually be born anew with that Phoenix energy, you have got to, in retrograde season, reflect and correct. Actually look at, okay, what's coming back around for me that I'm not too happy about? Why am I not happy about it? What needs to be done for me to not even worry about this anymore, for me to wash my hands of it, so that I can actually move forward and step into and actually come into the chapters coming up following your new beginning. This Temperance card is also telling me, Taurus, that you do need to take some time during this next month and look at what the new version of yourself looks like, what you want the best version of yourself to look like, and what you want your best life to be feeling like. How can you shift your energy into this so that you can have this in an upright position, so that you can actually finish these symphonies and go on into the next, right? And actually listen to what you've written or what you've played out, all right? Temperance card is a very positive card. So this is another message with this card here, that you do need to devoting a little bit of time and energy into things that make you feel good, make you feel happy. If you've been working a lot, or if you've been dealing with a lot of other people, or been, focusing on other things aside from yourself, give yourself a little bit of time during this lunar cycle to get yourself some ice cream. Y'all like to eat, go and buy yourself something fancy. Y'all are ruled by Venus. Y'all love doing that shit. Just don't go overboard with it now. But, give yourself a little bit of love, give yourself a little bit of time, so that you can actually grow into the best version of yourself during this lunar cycle, okay? We are in eclipse season too, so that change and transformation is coming in for you, and I think that's why it's so prominent with that Phoenix, that Temperance card there, okay? All right, Taurus, the last card that I have coming up for you in your spread is in the position of the soul message, and I need some water. Excuse me. You've got the Frog. And this is a card that resonates with the energy of detox. This is an extra message for you to take away with you from this spread. And I'm laughing because I'm about to tell y'all something about cutting cords. And my Taurus bestie, one of my Taurus besties, I actually have two Taurus besties, Zim and Thamar, I love you guys. She's always talking about cutting cords. Yes, Zim, cut some cords during this lunar cycle. You've got the detox card here. So this is telling me that, Taurus, all that unfinished symphony business, all that unfinished symphony energy is because there are certain habits, certain people, certain energies, certain situations that you need to remove yourself from, or that you at least need to cleanse the energy and rejuvenate it, okay? At least start it afresh, start it anew. With this detox card coming up here, this frog card coming up here, I will also say that this could have a literal message for some of you Tauruses. You might need to, I believe everybody has their vices. I'm not everyone to judge. If you need help, go get help. But if you like to drink wine, so you have a glass of wine before bed every night, maybe you need to go a week without the wine. If you smoke weed every day, maybe you need to only smoke weed and wake and bake, maybe you need to go on a little healthy, I don't like to say diet because I don't really like, dieting is just so intense. Maybe you need to switch up your food. Maybe you need to actually go outside. Maybe you need to go to a spa. Maybe you need to actually go and have an energetic treatment and do a cleanse or a detox. Literally, this could be coming up for you because you need to actually detox your energy, detox your physical. But I do believe this has a lot to do with the things that you are attached to, okay? That is your reading, Taurus. I hope that it resonated with you. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them down below. If you would like your own personal reading, feel free to book one with me. I've got all that info linked down in my description box. And for those of you guys that are interested in knowing a little bit more about the collective energies we're dealing with underneath the Cancer lunar cycle, check out my Cancer lunar cycle video. I have that link down below as well. Thank you guys for watching. I will see y'all next time. Peace.